Please rise for our national anthem.
Good morning and welcome to Fred Rogers Magnet Academy. I'm Brian Bell, the principal. Our students have demonstrated hard work, intelligence, and kindness throughout their time here at Magnet Academy, and we're really proud to recognize their accomplishments today. Buenos dias y bienvenidos a Fred Rogers Magnet Academy. Soy el director Brian Bell. Por favor, perdón mi español. Estos estudiantes han demostrado trabajo ordinario, inteligencia y amistad a lo largo de su tiempo aquí en Magnet Academy. Estamos orgullosos de reconocer sus logros hoy. Students, I'd like to point out in our front row here, we have some special guests. We have our superintendent, Dr. Robert Halverson, some members of our school board, and some members of our committee. At this time, we'd like to welcome Mrs. Kruger to the podium. Demos la bienvenida a la señora Kruger.
I would like to welcome our 8th grade poets who composed the poem, Where We're From, class of 2025. Please welcome Enrique Briones, Jordan Jones, Jennifer Lopez, and Abel Rodriguez.
Hello everyone, welcome. This is the Where We're From poem by the class of 2025. We're from is more than Sprite Rock and field trip cheers, from deep blue lockers throughout our years, from planners we lost by the end of the fall, and big hot Cheetos in the lunchroom hall. We are from Mr. Williams telling us that he loves us every day, and from Ms. Gentle saying, if you make a mistake, that's okay. We're from bleachers that shook with every stampede, and friendships grown with every good deed. Where we're from.
We're from spikeball, basketball, and ultimate ball. From old pencil drawings on dark bathroom stalls. From schedules, planners, notebooks, and pens. We're from going up and down long stairs, then going up and down again. We're from Miss Kruger's, writers never write alone. For to every family member chanting, look how tall you've grown. From us as little kids wanting to grow up so fast to now not wanting to grow up at all, to having the best time of our lives in our middle school years and all the memories that we recall. Where we're from.
We're from ABC Countdown to the various teams. And from 1, 2, 3, 4, chanting within our team. From nostalgic memories to deeply within our hearts, and lessons we carry as we depart. We're from Fermilab Fields, full of grafted waves, with no bison in sight, this nature on display. We're from Contiguous tanks, robust and bold, from the 1920s speakeasy and stay gold, 20 boy, stay gold. We're from downtown Aurora and Fred Rogers Magnet Academy, from Root Street and College Avenue, and also from decades of history. Where we're from.
We are from this historical building with wood accents completing the warm look. From the LRC run by Miss Moore that contains every book. We are from cheers and awes at the City of Lights to staying up studying most of the night. We are from the ankle biters to writing freshmen, from the teachers filling our thoughts with helpful lessons. We are from, was a test hard, so bro, please let me borrow your note card. We are growing up at a rapid pace, but we will never forget about this place. We are and will always be from Fred Rogers National Academy. Thank you.
Thank you, poets, for capturing our memories throughout the years. I'd like to now welcome our magnet class speaker, Joanna Perez.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joanna, and I'd like to share some words of gratitude and appreciation towards my peers on the stage, my beloved teachers, and most importantly, my mom and my brothers Jose and Christopher, who have always believed in me. Believe it or not, everyone here has made an impact on my life, and I wish nothing but the best to each one of you on our journey to high school. All staff has been able to help me better myself, and I hope you all continue to improve students' mindsets throughout the rest of your teaching career. I've learned to stand up for myself and to keep striving for what you desire to do in life. A teacher that changed the way I view public speaking was Mrs. Smith. At the start of eighth grade, we made our werewolf poem, and I was lucky enough to read my poem at City Hall as well as the Stanford Library. In both places, I felt real nervous and was afraid of ghosts. But Mrs. Kruger reassured me that at the end of the storm, there is a rainbow. I think this all sums up how middle school is because we have reached the end, and now I understand that things happen for a reason. Everyone here was meant to leave an impact at birth. I still remember the first step I took at 9 with my classmates. My heart was pounding, and I was afraid that I wasn't going to fit in or connect with anyone until I met my girl and Amanda, which my grandmother and I met. 3 years have gone by with the VOOTY, and the only thing that's happened is us getting much closer. I remember our phone Fridays for wins, we would all go bother all of the teachers, especially Mrs. Kingdom and Sarah Dagger, or our made up dances, which made teachers laugh. Or we would be laughing our butts off at lunch, which would make the whole lecture turn around to look at us because of how loud we were. I want to apologize for that too. But as I like to say, you only live once. Since we only have one life, we have to learn to make the most of it and learn to live it well, which means to go out there and see what the world has to offer. Enjoy and explore new things. Learn to gather and stick with the people who value you for who you are. To my peers, I know everyone has had our ups and downs, but we've always found a way to stick together. From watching each other in our not so good looking moments to our evolving moments, as Mrs. King likes to say. I used to think that seventh grade was a funny period. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed being the staff's uniforms, but I realized that eighth grade wasn't as bad as it seemed to be at the start. I saw people smile more and improve themselves physically and emotionally, which is really astonishing. Everyone here is unique, but what will forever hold us together is all of the moments we spent together. From the bus ride on field trips to singing happy birthday to students in the cafeteria. It's scary to think that this is one of our last moments here at night. I can't imagine being with more students. It's as if we were restarting middle school all over again. But we should all keep in mind to be brave and give it our best. Thank you, eighth grade teachers, for making this school year memorable. We all went from being shy and scared to show our true selves to connecting with our teachers. One of the best memories was our 1920s project. Even though some people might disagree, I want to thank Mrs. Martinez for not telling us that we were presenting in front of the whole grade. Because I know for a fact some people would have been really nervous. Dressing up and seeing people such as Charlie Chaplin, Mickey Mouse, and Minnie Mouse, then boxers or baseball players and nurses was a really exotic moment which I enjoyed. As time has passed, I realized that we can all agree that nothing is better than having great friendships and memories. I want to thank the people who have put a smile on my face when things got rough, and the people who I don't talk to anymore. A big reason why I'm here is because of you guys. My way of viewing the world has changed in a positive manner, and I hope that it's done the same with everyone here. If I had a time travel machine, I would go back in time to cherish all of the sweet moments I had with everyone. Because middle school went by really fast. I feel like I didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to because I thought I had more time, but I didn't. Either way, I will forever cherish the memories that I was capable of making. with the people who have watched me develop over the years. Most importantly, I would like to congratulate everyone here today, as it is our big day. But we are now seeing each other together one last time. I wish nothing but the best to everyone, and I hope everything goes well in your journey to high school. Even though the majority of us are going to leave, some of us may be going to different schools. Wherever everyone winds up, just remember to stay positive, stay YOLO, and to shine bright like the diamond, like Rihanna said. I would like to end this speech with the quote that everyone here with the quote that everyone needs to hear before we take a step into our high school. Life is too short to wake up with regret. So love the people who treat you right. Forget about those who don't. Believe everything happens for a reason. If you get the chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said life would be easy. They just promised it would most likely be worth it by Harvard K. I use this quote because life is too short to be worried about the past. You need to let go and move forward while keeping your head up. Everyone here matters and is valuable. Life will bring you challenges, but let ourselves learn the rest. Go after your dreams and don't let obstacles stop you. Everyone here is capable of achieving anything, which makes it evident that all of us here have very bright futures ahead of us. Thank you for
Please welcome Mrs. Morton to the podium.
Okay, now I get to recognize many of our amazing students. I'd like to start with, last week, we had a ceremony to recognize our top 15% of the class. So if you earned that award, if you can stand where you're at. Let's have a round of applause for our top 15%. Okay, and then just yesterday, while we were doing our practice, some students earned medals for their subject area. So each teacher of 8th grade got to pick one student that represented their subject area. So if you got those awards, would you please stand? And I would like to call Mrs. Cooper back to the mic for some announcements about other awards.
I am proud to highlight national and state running competition winners from our 8th grade class of 2025. This year, schools across the country nominated 226 students to participate in the Promising Young Writers Program, sponsored by the National Council of Teachers of English. Students were nominated from 34 states, as well as Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. Internationally, teachers nominated students in India, Russia, and Taiwan. National judges evaluated each piece of writing for expression of ideas, languages used, unique perspective, and voice. For the third year, the Promising Young Writers Contest has 4 designations with first class distinction replacing the previous certificates. The distinctions are as follows: first class, superior, excellent, and merit. Our very own Abril Gonzalez Lopez received the highest distinction of first class for her piece titled Back Home. Her name will be highlighted as well as our school on the NCTE website for this national competition. Abril, please stand up to be recognized. In addition to this running competition, many of our eighth grade students were selected as winners in the junior division of the Illinois State Poetry Society's annual poetry competition. Prize-winning poems were selected from 256 submissions representing 22 high schools and middle schools across the state in 11 categories. Magnet writers earned anywhere from first place to honorable mention, as well as earning a monetary award from ISPS. Finally, the student poems will be published in the 3rd edition of Fresh Ink, scheduled to be released this summer. Writers, when I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Yanel Arce, Jordan Jones, Harmony Will, Yvonne Rivera, and Aaliyah Wright. Thank you.
We also have 2 special awards that we always give out at promotion. The first award we have is the Fred Rogers Award. This award is given each year to a student who exemplifies leadership, commitment to academics, and involvement at Fred Rogers Magnet Academy activities. This year's recipient is kind, well-liked by their peers, well-respected, and has integrity. They have been involved in many ways here at Fred Rogers, including tech club, chess club, basketball, and track and field, where they were part of the success of those teams as someone who brings positivity and motivation to the team. They embrace every challenge and take it as an opportunity to improve themselves. We have never seen this person have a bad day. This person has also participated as the vice president of our National Junior Honor Society. His heart is as grand as his stature. We appreciate him for all that he has done as a student here at Fred Rogers. Congratulations to Enrique Brioni. The second special award we have is the Principal's Award. This award is given each year to a student who has maintained a straight A average for the entire 8th grade year and exemplifies excellence in their academic pursuits here at Fred Rogers Magnet Academy. This year's recipient truly does it all. They have kept a perfect 4.0 grade point average for the entire school year. They have been an active member on the math team. They have participated on the Pumas cheerleading squad. They have been a competitive athlete in track and volleyball this year. This person has also participated in poetry readings for the district and has served as the president of the NJHS. These are but a few of their many accomplishments. Outside of Fred Rogers, they are involved in church and have taken extra classes to gain entrance into Illinois Math and Science Academy, where they will be a student next fall. This person does all of that and kept taking their classes all year. She always goes above and beyond all expectations. She is very generous with her peers and listens openly to other people's ideas, which makes her everything a great leader should be. We are very proud to be able to give her this award. Congratulations to Kelsey. At this time, I would like to bring Kelsey Isuke, our second class speaker, to the podium.
Good morning, fellow teachers, family, and fellow students. My name is Kelsey, and I'm honored to stand before you to represent the class of 2025. Today marks the end of an amazing chapter and the beginning of another. Before I begin, may we give a big round of applause to congratulate the graduating class of 2025. I want to extend a thank you to everyone attending the ceremony. Your support means the world to us. I also want to to thank our principal, Mr. Babbitt, and our vice principal, Mr. Rowling. Lastly, I want to thank my class. We did it. All the 7:30 bells, the assignments turned in at 11:59, the late night cramming for tests. All the experiences paved the way for this specific moment. Over the years, we've grown not just in height, well, at least some of us, but we've grown in compassion, confidence, knowledge, and courage. We've overcome a whirlwind, adolescence, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the leap into middle school. And in the process, we've shared laughter, stress over completing homework and tests, and made unforgettable memories. Before I guide you off through a trip down memory lane, I want to take a moment to thank all the teachers who have guided us in 6th through 8th grade. Thank you for your patience, your compassion, your support, and for believing in us. Sometimes when no one else did, or when we didn't believe in ourselves. You've helped shape us into people worth knowing today. Now, I want to guide you off through key moments from the format class of 2025. The journey may have begun in 3rd grade, or 5th and 6th and 7th for some. However, our lives are all interwoven at some point, and we will always be integrated into our home Fred Rogers Private Academy. Now, let's rewind to Johnson Elementary in 5th grade. Johnson alumni, this is for you. When I say we're a creative and involved bunch of kids, I truly mean that. Hey, students, teachers, and parents, has this group ever staged a wedding in the playground after school? I don't think so, but shout out to the moms of memory. Lastly, after the chaos of 5th grade, we dove headfirst into the challenges of 6th. It felt like being thrown into the belly of the beast. I remember how impossible it seemed to open our lockers, and how shy we all were to engage with the big kids. Now look how far we've come. We're the big kids we once feared, and we turned out great. Speaking of unforgettable moments, let's not forget our one and only Jane Diallo, the best Britain wrestler that we can see. In 6th grade, her infamous mysterious potion made not one or two, but 3 students throw up in pure disgust. Now, that's a legacy. As we moved into 7th grade, the surprises didn't stop. I bet everyone remembers the shock plastered in our faces as we gazed at each other through what felt like the first time. One of the most memorable moments was our trip to the Museum of Science Industry. We shared experiences and also shared panic when the one and only Jahara Katrin went missing. He nearly gave Mrs. Savoy walking around her heart. But as miracles do happen, we found him near the Blue Paradox exhibit. The mirror radiates was a family gift. We were stunned by the confusing paths, and sometimes we walk straight into a mirror and have a laugh at ourselves before turning around and trying a new path. In many ways, the maze reminded me of what life. Always twisting, turning, unclear, and sometimes frustrating. But just as we found our way out together, we'll find our way through life's confusion. Inevitably, we'll bump into obstacles and feel lost, stuck, and most likely unsure. But when we pause, laugh at ourselves, and retrace our steps, we'll always find our way through. And in the process, we'll remember the joy we shared and the community we built right here at our home, Fred Rogers Dining Academy. That memory will guide us through, just like a reflection through maze, back to who we are and where we came from. Specific to my experience, when I first walked into this building, I was shy and unsure. So I began conversing more with front staff, teachers, and students, and somewhere along the line, this building became a home. Similar to many of my classmates, 7th grade was a transformative year. It is when we started learning more about ourselves and being proud of who we are. Shout out to the 7th grade team, Mrs. Savoy, Ms. Bogenhauer, Mrs. Comstock, and the lady who's forever in our hearts, Ms. Clark. You all made us feel like true unicorns. Whether it was the stars, hug or high five, Mrs. Bach's wild costumes, Mrs. Comstock's sarcasm, or those never-ending gift kits, you made that year feel truly special, and we will always treasure it. One specific teacher I would like to recognize is Mrs. Moore. Thank you for being my cheerleader. I once told you I didn't know if I could make it into Promissory because I couldn't picture myself at the level of Inter Science now. And you told me you believed in me and had absolute faith in me. And I'm proud to say I'll be joining the Titans this fall, all because of you and your support and guidance. I also want to extend a thank you to Mrs. Kruger, Mrs. Moran, Mrs. Pena, and Mrs. Martinez. Thank you all for staying and working with me through every step of the application and school as well. I'm very grateful. My takeaway from this experience is, to the future high school student, find your cheerleader. Find someone who changes you for the better, someone who pushes you to break down barriers you never knew you were capable of. Because at the end of the day, we represent our values and the people who help us believe in ourselves and pave the way for our future. This year has been a journey filled with unforgettable experiences. One adventure we embarked on was an inspiring trip to the Paramount Theater to watch Frozen, and we were reminded of the power of imagination and storytelling. Following that experience, we explored the beauty and harmony of blooming tulips, historical artifacts, and the calm elegance of nature at Canteen. In ALA, we stepped into history, literally, as we dressed up for our civil rights presentation, which highlights the major events and figures that pushed up the little movement. As eighth graders, we also participated in the Earth Day cleanup, which wasn't just about picking up trash, but about becoming better citizens and taking care of the Aurora we call home. Through our nostalgia project, we discovered the rich history of our city's life. And in our Where and From poems, we express our identities, beliefs, and the stories that make us who we are. Furthermore, to highlight more events, who could forget the poetry infused curriculum that allowed speakers such as Aurora poet Laureate Emeritus Karen Christensen and Harvard alumni poet Jose Olivares to present to us, and the 1920s project where I attended a Charleston, emphasis on attendance. Lastly, I'd like to show respect to the one and only King Nolan. Please rise, Your Majesty. Students, this celebration today commemorates the day we finally see two structures rule. But we will miss you, Mr. Nolan. Now, the question becomes, what's next? What's waiting for us beyond those doors? Well, I want you all to remember, we're not just walking into high school. We're blazing our own trail. Don't be held back by the constant what ifs and the constant procrastination that goes throughout each day. Remind yourself of what Mr. Williams always says. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Carry that love with you wherever you go, and wherever this journey of life takes you. And no matter what challenges come your way, stay true to yourself, stay strong, and as Johnny Cage once said, stay gold. Thank you.
At this time, we'd like to present our certificate for eighth grade students. I'd like to welcome Mrs. Martinez to help me with that.
It's the time. Another round of applause for our speakers. They were great. All right, starting with Baraka Aguilar, Leslie Alcantara, Analia Alvarez, Crystal Alonso, Leda Arce, Isaac Ramirez, Adieli Argueta. Urban Arroyo. Brian Badillo. 7, Brianna Hernandez. Angela Briones. Enrique Briones Guerrero. Jaime Campos Jr. Salvador Campos. Jairo Cardoza. Jenny Castillo. Julian Castro. Jahari Papi. Camila Capella. Emil Cordova. Jamie de Alba. Diego Dominguez. Alicia Escalante. Alex Espinosa Villa. Kelsey Duque. Christopher Fabian Martinez. Andrew Flores Vasquez. Damian Franco Gonzalez. Halo Frederick. Anthony Garcia. Chelsea Garcia. Nicole Garcia. Sebastian Garcia. Salty Garcia. Sebastian Garcia Cruz. Jesse Gonzalez. Abril Gonzalez Lopez. Christopher Guerrero. Jerry Guevara. Mateo Gutierrez. Aileen Hernandez. Carlos Hernandez Jr. Allison Hernandez Fonseca. Viviana Herrera. Benjamin Hinton. Leon Hogan. Mia Jimenez. Jordan Jones. Sean Krespich. Alexander Lopez. Jennifer Lopez. Amarillo Luna. Jose Mariana Alvarez. Mason Malloy. Amy Martinez. Antonio Martinez III. Dorian Martinez Flores. Carlos Mendoza. Brenda Mendoza. Zoe Mera. Carlos Benari. Adriana Roy. Lamont Montgomery Jr. Christopher Angel Narvaez. Wendy Santiago Perez. Donna Solano Lopez. Cheyenne Taylor. Aaron Torres. Skylar Canelo. Leslie Canelo. Emily Vasquez. Jacqueline Garcia Hernandez. Erika Villanueva Arroyo. Aaliyah White. Rita Williams. Jake Wong. All right, let's hear for the class of 2025.
We're going to welcome back Christopher and Sean to perform an original composition for you to kind of reconnect on our previous 3 years. Just a moment.
So, hello, my name is Christopher, and he is Sean Kevin, and I made this song for our graduation. I've been making music ever since sixth grade. I've been composing music, and it's led me to to like good place, high school, year, everywhere. And I wanted to make this song specifically for graduation, since, well, I make music, I should do something too. Hola, mi nombre es Christopher Fabián Martínez y él es Sean Pescavich. Y esta canción fue creada por mí y se trata de pues, la grabación, de que vamos a ir a abrir un nuevo capítulo de nuestras vidas. Y yo he estado haciendo música desde sexto grado y me ha llevado a muchos lugares para tocar. Así que so I need a little bit of you guys' help, right? I want you guys to start with me so I can keep the beat because I do not know how to keep the beat, right? So you guys start with me? Do you? Right.
Big hand for Christopher and Sean once again. Next, I'm going to ask a special guest to join me up at the podium. Mrs. Mitchell, could you meet me up here, please? I would like to send a special thank you to several families who helped us decorate for today's ceremony. A special thank you to Javier Solano, Fabio Lopez, Ana Conti, Ana Huerta, Luis Flores, Luis Maria Rodriguez, and Edward Fredericks who helped decorate their gym. Students, I'd like to introduce you to Mrs. Mitchell, who is the principal at East Aurora High School. Mrs. Mitchell, I'm going to hand over a wonderful group of students to you to come join you in office.
Wonderful, thank you so much. So look at all of you. In a short time, you'll be walking our halls as high schoolers. We are very excited to have you join us. So a little bit about your high school adventure that you're about to take. It is a place where you will discover new passions, you're gonna make lifelong friends, and truly begin to shape who you are. But to make the most of it, you have to get involved. Don't just show up, dig in. Get involved in a club, get involved in a sport, we have academic programs, try a new course, try the art class you've been looking at, welding, something to broaden your experiences and find out what you like and even maybe what you don't like. Because the more that you learn about yourself, the more that you hone in on what it is that you want and where you want to go. The more you engage, the more doors that will be opened and the more incredible experiences you will have. Success is not only about grades. Grades are important, but there is more that shapes who you are. It's about finding what ignites your spark, pushing your limits and learning from every triumph, as well as from learning from those challenges. Believe in yourself because we believe in you. This is your time to shine, and you can be whatever you want to be. East Aurora High School has 3 graduates. They have full rides to Harvard. East Aurora High School can help you reach your goals. We can't wait to see the amazing things that you are going to achieve. As you enter our doors as a Tomcat, remember, once a Tomcat, always a Tomcat. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you very much. Just one last time, we'll have a big hand for our students here. Congratulations to you all. I'm very proud of you. You've grown up so much in the last 3 years. You know you are always welcome back here. We love to hear the wonderful things that you are doing. We want to see all those wonderful accomplishments wherever they be. So congratulations to you. Way to go. Students, at this time, will you please rise? Audience, will you please rise for the processional?